The back half of the regular season is here, and for most of the upstate, that means region play is too. Welcome into Fairway Ford Friday Night Hits. I'm Mark Whiteman. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We began in 3A. Daniel's title defense going beautifully so far. The Lions have blown out everyone they've played. Home tonight against region rival Seneca. Julia Morris in Central with our Game of the Week.
Well, Daniel and Seneca have 5 wins this season. Bobcats' only loss this year was to Easley, and Daniel hasn't lost a game since 2019. Daniel's offense puts together a big drive on its first possession of the game. Chris Edge punches it in for the first touchdown of the game. The Lions are up 7-0 in the first. But at the start of the second quarter, Seneca's in the red zone. Adrian Lewis ties it up. It's a 7-7 ball game. But Daniel responds and takes a 14-7 lead, and the Lions putting together another big drive before the break. Check out this play. Trent Pierman's pass slips out of the hands of Edge, but Mice and Kelly able to grab it before it hits the ground. And Kelly's off for a big pickup. What a play. To cap the drive off, Pierman fakes the handoff, then connects with Kelly in the end zone. Daniel's out in front, 21-7. Lewis scores another touchdown for the Bobcats before halftime to make it a 21-14 game. Still 21-14 in the fourth quarter, but Pierman takes it himself for one of his 2 rushing touchdowns in the final quarter. Daniel wins it 35-14. The Lions improve to 6-0.
I thought they earned a gritty win tonight. Proud of their effort and their execution tonight with their backs against the wall. I thought they showed a lot of courage and a lot of growth tonight.
Daniel plays Pendleton next Friday. Seneca hosts Wren. At Daniel High School, I'm Julia Morris, WYFF News 4 Sports.
Julia, thank you. Daniel Lions keep on rolling. The Reedy River region beginning tonight with Greenville heading up to Dooley Field to play Greer. The Red Raiders have won 2 straight in the rivalry. Yellow Jackets are Game of the Week last Friday, playing well of late. Raiders 5-1, shut out Southside a week ago. This one turning into a track meet in the early going, and the fans had plenty to cheer about. Pro Franklin hitting Tyler Brown. Well, he's off to the races. And check this out. Whoop, just throwing this guy down, running away from Greer on the opening drive for the Greenville first drive score. The Yellow Jackets will come right on back, though. They hit a 73-yard screen to Peyton Diggins. Then it's MJ Green tying the game up at 7. Looked like we were in for a real good game here at Dooley Field, and we certainly were. Same score, early second quarter, 7-7. Franklin dealing, evades pressure, gets Kalik Holland, who's trucking everyone, teammates included, to get in for 6. And it's Greenville going on to get the big win here over Greer, 42-28. Who's slowing down Abbeville? The Panthers have won their first 5 by an average of 36 a game, getting Crescent. That's Jamarian Burton. Short score for Abbeville. Panthers lead 7-0, much to the delight of those celebrating their class reunion. Whole lot to cheer for in this one. Zay Rayford, keeper. It's 21-0 Panthers, and they are pulling away with haste. Antonio Harrison, 43 yards to the spacious timeshare. Abbeville blanks Crescent, 49-0. Big game at Hannah. Jackets hosting 4-1 Woodmont. Wildcats having a fine season so far, but this is TL Hannah from the jump, leading 23-0 when we showed up, and adding to it, that's Walt Smith waltzing in from 7 yards. 30-0 Hannah. Woodmont puts together a nice drive. Logan still chugging it. A.J. Hackett, 25-yard touchdown. Woodmont trims into the lead, but Hannah undeniable as their undefeated season continues. Cabral Morrison scores from 9 yards out, and then the Jackets getting the big win at 37-14 over Woodmont. Let's drop in on a few scores. Dixie taking care of Ware Shoals, 17-0. It's St. Joe's all over Blacksburg, 41-13. Chesney and Legion Collegiate, fun game there. It's Chesney with the 31-28 win, and Liberty beating West Oak 33-21. Been a year to remember for Riverside. The Warriors are 6-0 for the first time in program history, but their region is always tough, and they began against a dormant team they're winless against in 9 meetings since 2010. Bit of a slow start this year for the Cavs, but they took care of Ridgeview last Friday on the road to move to 2-2 and finding their groove in this one, up 21-7 in the second half. Chamaris Bomar on the keeper. Oh, he's gliding all the way into the end zone with a little bit of razzle-dazzle as he gets in there. Cavs up 3 scores at that point, and that lead would continue to swell. Emo Dawkins down in close, another touchdown for Dorman. They lead 41-7 at that point. Riverside, however, would add a late score. Stuart Chaffee hooking up with Alex Riddle. How many times have we called this kid's name this year? He scores another big touchdown, but Dorman hands the Warriors their first loss of the season, 47-14.
So they feel it. Now it's time for you to show our glory.
The Battle of the Golden Strip, Hillcrest at Malden rams up 7-0 in the second quarter. Avery McFadden fielding the Malden punt on his own 20. And then the seas part. He turns on the Jets. Look at him go. Nobody going to get him. An 80-yard punt return touchdown for McFadden. Hillcrest goes up 14-0, stunning the Malden faithful there. Poured it on late in the half. Logan Coldren, cold as ice, takes the draw. Daylight. Rams take this round of the rivalry. They have won 9 straight against Malden. They get the 41-24 win. Sky 4 heading north tonight to Western North Carolina. 5-1 Hendersonville at home against unbeaten Chase. Gavin Gosnell, the quarterback for Hendersonville. He's scrambling, fires to Eric Rashid, who's working back across the formation. 30-yard touchdown for the Bearcats. The Camp were just trying to keep up with them. Trojans in response. Hendersonville gets the first score of this game, but Chase would come on back. Marquise McCombs, great name, flowing for the 28-yard score. Trojans missed the extra point at 7-6 Hendersonville, but the Bearcats blow doors from there, and they win comfortably 42-9. Back in on a few more scores for you. 96 going to Heathwood Hall. Game late scheduled this week. 26-14. 96 the winner there. And Blue Ridge all over Carolina. 47-zip. Clinton's 5-0 for the first time in 14 years after taking down Newberry last week. With region games beginning, opportunity ripe for a special season for the Red Devils, who are home tonight against Union County. Jackets have had a couple narrow losses, still seeking their first win this year. But they were not going to find it Friday against a Red Devils team on a mission. Scoreless in the first. Clinton's Ja'Cory Gary rumbling in from 1 yard out. Red Devils strike first. It's 7-0. Clinton with the ball again. Davis Wilson, Justin Copeland. Oh, the hook and ladder to Gary. He's got a lane down the sideline, gets pushed out at the 1 yard line. Then it's Jason Copeland, touchdown. Red Devils. Clinton all over Union County. They win big, 56-21 as they cruise to 6-0. Hey, we're taking a quick water break, but plenty of great highlights ahead, including Burns opening their region slate against Spartanburg. Burns head coach Reggie Shaw mic'd up.
Here we go. Let's go. Get in this end zone. Let's get in this end zone now. Let's go. Face mask! Face mask! Hey, we're getting ready to score. They're going to try to rip that ball now. High and tight. Hitting my quarterback late every time, man. They're going to try to hit you late because they think they can get in your head. You understand? Briggs, got to keep fighting. We're all right. Let's go. Take us right back down. We'll be in a dog fight, man. That's how you respond there, big guy.
Thank you, ladies. A big 5A showdown tonight in Duncan. Spartanburg making the short trip over to take on the Burns Rebels. First quarter, Burns punting on 4th down. And it's blocked way up there. Harrison Danton hauling it in. And he's going right on into the end zone for the Vikings touchdown. They go up 7-0 in the early going. Second quarter, Burns Gabe Rogers connecting with Thomas Gregory for the score. Spartanburg still up 7-6 after the missed PAT. Spartanburg back to work. Raheem Jeter hitting Andrew Danton as he falls down in the end zone. Vikings up 14-6. Rebels would respond. Rogers hands it off to Kenai Cook. Look at that. 53 yards to pay dirt. Rebels only down 1 at that point, 14-13. But how about Spartanburg going on the road, taking down Burns, 33-30. Hey, welcome back to Fairway Forward Friday Night Hits. Gaffney rolling, survived Gray Collegiate in a thriller last week to improve to 5-0 and traveling to winless Boiling Springs tonight. Hawaiian night, fun entrance from the Bulldogs, but it's Gaffney having most of the on-field fun here. Scoreless in the first quarter. Gaffney matriculating the ball down the field. Tyler Smith, the short score. That's the theme here. Gaffney Just keeps on moving the ball in this one comfortably right on down the field. A whole lot of short touchdowns in this one. Smith, 1 touchdown's good, but please, may I have some more? A second touchdown from Mr. Smith. Gaffney handling their business, and they shut out Boiling Springs 34-0. Defending 1A champ, Southside Christian, coming off their bye week, taking on McCormick at home. Early first quarter, Ja'Cory Martin calls his own number. He's got a crease. He's got a 30-yard touchdown to get the Sabres moving in this one, 7-0 Southside Christian. On the ensuing kickoff, McCormick's Achian Durant returns it 45 yards. How about it? But the drive is going to end with a blocked punt. As you'll see right here, a nice little blocked punt. Oh, he gets him. Southside Christian, well, they are in business again. And it's going to be Martin again, 27 yards to put the Sabres up 14-0 middle of the first quarter. Southside Christian all over McCormick, 48-0. They are 5-0, winners in 14 straight, dating back to the beginning of last season. Easily handed Woodmont their first loss of the season last week. Green Wave at Westside this evening. Easley's A.J. Brown going deep. Well, he's going to get picked off by Westside's Zeke Marshall. Sudden change for the Rams, who take advantage. Hunter Puckett, direct snap. Westside up, 2-point conversion good. They lead 8-0. Onside's kicking it. Dylan Gilbert recovers. Instead of Pete Zamora, 7-yard out to Jamar Boston. Another Westside touchdown. And they beat up on Easley here, 58-20. Back to the scoreboard one more time. Powdersville, their undefeated season continues. They beat Palmetto 55-20, and Travelers Rest over Eastside 11-6. A few more scores for you. PHP beating Pendleton 53-27, and Walhalla over Pickens at home 51-34. Chapman 2-2 after a challenging non-region slate. The high-scoring Panthers on the road at Woodruff. Wolverines have lost 3 in a row. Panthers up big after the first quarter, leading 23-7 early in the second. Drew Settle, DJ Black, go DJ. That's my DJ. 50 yards for the Chapman score. And they're up 30-7, but hello Woodruff on the kickoff. Matthias Dial, direct connection, 100 yards to the house. He's running away from everyone. And the Wolverines get a special teams touchdown. Love a good kick return score. Woodruff right in the mix, but with a chance to tighten the game further. Carson Tucker picked off by Devin Rowe, and it's Chapman beating Woodruff here 54-35. Southside still searching for its first win on their home turf, getting Berea. Bulldogs 3-2. They've won 3 games combined in the last 3 seasons, but this is Southside's night. 20-0 late in the third. Johnny Jones to Carmelo Canty. Canty coming back the other way. He's finally chucked down in the red zone. A couple plays later, into the start of the fourth quarter, Travion Miller shrugging tackles, going airborne for the Southside score. 26-0 Tigers at that point. We never got a final score in this one, but Southside up comfortably in the fourth, 32-0, assuming the Tigers went on to win that game big over Berea. That is it, and that is all. Week 6 of Friday Night Hits is in the books for Julia and our entire hardworking crew that puts this show together each and every Friday night. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next week. Have a great weekend.